It is that time of the quarter when companies have started declaring their September ended quarter shareholding, and there have been some interesting observations that we have picked up for you. For instance, you have seen the big bull increasing stake in Lupin, and also the fact that in Tata Motors September shareholding, he holds a stake of more than 1%. So that's what the big bull has done. Of course, we also have the fact that he has reduced stake in Titan, and there are some other companies that have also come out with their shareholding pattern, and there have been a lot of institutional ups and downs that we have spotted. So let me start off with the FII increasing stake. Which stocks are these? Starting off with Bandhan Bank, they have almost doubled their stake in the September quarter at about 32% as compared to less than 15% in the previous quarter. Of course, you have to also recognize the fact that this was on account of the promoter selling a block deal that we had during the quarter, which was lapped up by the FIIs as well. Imami is the other one where they have increased stake, while you have TCNS Clothing and Dr. Lal PathLabs really stands out over here, 22.4% as compared to 20% in the previous quarter. And then you have Torrent Power, in which they have a whole stake at about 9.1% as compared to 8.5% in the previous quarter. Now moving on to the list of stocks where FIs have decreased their stake. What really stands out over here is some of the financials that we have, but top of the list is Parag Milk Foods, where FIs have reduced their stake by more than 50% at just about 6% at the moment. Coming to the financials, L&T Finance Holdings stands out over here, along with HDFC Asset Management, and you have Karnataka Bank, which also features in this list. And lastly, you have Mahanagar Gas, which also makes it into the top 5 list. But moving from the foreign investors to domestic investors, which stocks have seen an increase in their mutual fund holdings. Bandhan Bank once again features in this list, 4.9% as compared to 1.7% in the previous quarter. And then you have Century Plyboards, First Source Solutions, along with Endurance Technologies as well as Just Dial, which also make it into this list. Lastly, looking at the stocks where mutual funds have decreased their stake, Wapco India stands out over here because they have almost sold off all of their 8.8% holding that they had in the June quarter. And then you have MRPL along with HDFC Asset Management once again featuring in this list. Interesting to note that both FIIs and domestic mutual funds have reduced their stake in HDFC Mutual Fund. And then you have Biocon along with ICICI Securities, where you have seen a reduction in stake by the domestic mutual funds.